Good morning, good morning. Just a little oscillators and percolators from the road. How's everybody doing? Great to see you. Some new features added, but man, Toxic Tube, what a week we had. And I had some time to think about it, and I was like, saw so many videos, won't get into the drama unless you want to, then we can always get into the drama, but I saw so many videos this week of people telling people what and how they should be creating on YouTube. It's hilarious to me. It's like, what's up, Faniel? Good morning. Top of the morning to you. I've seen so many videos this week of people trying to tell other people how they should create on YouTube. You should make this. You should make that. You shouldn't create content that is rough around the edges. You shouldn't create content that is a little bit offensive to somebody. You shouldn't create content that isn't just strictly music. Only make music. I've been seeing a lot of this across the YouTube over the last week. And to be honest with you, why is everybody telling everybody what to do, what to create? YouTube's like a TV. You can change the channel if you don't like it, mate. Simple as that. How you doing, Trader to the Living? How you doing, Karen Moore? How you doing? Good. How you doing, Faniel 1986? Yeah, Toxic Tube. So what I want to talk about today is Toxic Tube. And to me, what toxic to me is telling another creator how he should create. There's more ways to create, mate, than making music. There's more ways to create, mate, than knitting a sweater. There's more ways to create, mate, than putting together a clay pot and making a coffee mug. So toxic to me is getting yourself together and making a video and proclaiming to the world how you should go and create what they want you to create. Mate, you got your own channel, mate. Go create what you want. Stop telling others to create what you want them to create. Who are you? Who are you? How you doing, Sarah? Beautiful. How you doing, Karen? Encino Vasco, how you doing? Ummingwood. Yeah, I'm right. I'm damn right sick of it. And I was thinking about this word toxic. And I said to myself, why is everybody using the word toxic? You wouldn't know if we were living in Chernobyl and we're stuck in some radiated wasteland. You know, everybody thinks they can get out there with their platform and tell them what to do. It's like Synth Samurai. How dare you go out and create a video that came from your consciousness and you exploded your creativity onto a video and you put it out there and it didn't have no music in it. It's like, mate, you think I'm a musician? You got no idea who I am, mate. You have no clue who I am, mate. So don't go telling me how to create. I could create any damn thing I want to create. And guess what? In the world of YouTube, there's something called yin and yang. Okay? There's something called a yin and a yang. All right? There's a group of people on YouTube who think everything needs to be positive. You can only say good things about another. You can only say good things about a product. You can only say good things about this and good things about that. But the fact of the matter is, some people don't like certain things. Some people don't like certain people. And I'll tell you one thing I don't like. I don't like people who are fake. All right? Everything can't be the best all the time. Everything ain't cotton candy and rainbows. and unicorns. All right? The night will fall, the sun will rise. And as is YouTube, we go through ebbs and flows. So last week we had an ebb and flow of let's just call it an intense frequency disruption. It was an intense frequency disruption, okay? We had a lot of people out there who hate teenage engineering. There's a lot of people out there who hates teenage engineering. And I don't blame them, to be honest with you. It's a crap company. The company sucks. But that's my opinion. And let me tell you something right now. Everybody got an opinion, and everybody should be open to say it. What you want everybody just to make a video that you likes? You've lost your mind, my son. You're crazy. You lost your damn mind. You're crazy if you think everybody should make something you want them to make. Who are you? Who are you, the Pope of synth? Who are you, the Pope of creation? Going around in your big fish head? What do you want to anoint people with the holy water to think you can tell them what to do? Listen, my son, it don't work that way. All right? It don't work that way. And I got a message for the trolls as well. Everybody comes down on the trolls. The trolls are being creative. It's dirty. It's nasty. It's downright disgusting. But that's how they be creative. The trolls only know one way to be creative. They eats a bag of Cheetos, okay? They has a plate of chicken fingers. They waits for mommy to go to bed. They gets on their computer, and then they create. They create havoc. They create chaos. They create things. They create things that causes disruption in the ether. You know what the ether is? The ether is the all-encompassing plasma that surrounds the planet and the universe. That's filled with a stable frequency. But when people get out there and they grab the yin and smack it with the yang, the frequency gets disrupted. The Cheeto dust causes a Cheeto storm. Okay, the Cheeto dust causes a Cheeto storm. And when you get caught up in that Cheeto storm, the Cheeto storm turns to a poop storm, okay? And you're gonna get covered in a little bit of shite if you get involved in it. So the best thing for you to do is to stay out of it. Because if you want to play with the pigs, you better be willing to get dirty. What's up, Laughter, Solus 41, Hyper Viper, Brandy, Vincent R, Harmona. We got a lot of people in the chat today that seem to have a damn opinion. Let me have it then. What you think of everything that's going on. Because I don't think YouTube is toxic. I just think YouTube is YouTube. I think there's videos that are good, there's videos that are bad. There's videos that are positive, there's videos that are negative. There's videos that are great, there's videos that are shite. So what's the problem? What's the problem with you? Now, if we want to get in a little more detail about it, we can talk about the detail. Let me tell you, everything on YouTube is fake. Even the creator on YouTube that you think is being the most genuine creator on YouTube, he's your favorite. She's your favorite. She does the makeup videos. She does the synthesizer reviews. Okay? She does the stupid videos where they put BBs all over the floor on a surfboard and whips across it and wipes out and then creates 10,000 shorts from it. Everybody on YouTube is fake. But there's certain people on YouTube that are letting you know they're fake. There's people on YouTube who are letting you know that they're playing a character. Those are the people that are the most real. It's like professional wrestling. The NFL is fake. I hate to break it to you. The NHL is fake. Major League Baseball is fake. Basketball's fake. Soccer's fake. Football's fake. Cricket's fake. It's all fake. Now, The athletes are real. The athletes are real. But the sports are rigged, predetermined, and fake. You want to know why? Because it's all based on gambling profits. Don't get it twisted. It's bread and circus for the masses. Now, there is one sport out there that tells you it's fake, which makes it the most real. And that's the WWE, the World Wrestling Federation. That's the only real sport. That's the only sport that tells you it's fake, therefore it's real. So when you're on YouTube, if someone's pretending to be real, they're actually the fakest. How's that for a mind tron for you this morning, on a Sunday morning? How's that for taking you to Sunday morning church? Now, let me break that down a little bit for you for all those out there who don't quite understand what I'm meaning. The World Wrestling Federation is the realest sport because they've come out publicly and said it's fake. It's like going and watching a movie or a theater. Just got to reconnect. The internet goes in and out here, boy, where we are. Now, the WWE is scripted, but it incorporates the audience as the third member of the match. Mixed martial arts is real too. There's only two sports in the world that are real. Mixed martial arts and wrestling. Just hold on a second there now. Yes, my love, what can I do for you? What's that? Yes? Yes? Nothing weird. Turn it off, turn it on, restart, start it again. I think that's how you do it, boy. That's the missus there, the most beautiful woman on the planet. A pure battle cat. If I didn't have her by my side, I don't know where I'd be. I'd probably be over in Asia somewhere. Now, sorry about that. I just had to talk to the missus for a minute. This is live TV, you know. Things go like that sometimes. But anyways, get back to other sports. You think that they don't have predetermined the 4 or 5 teams that are going to get to the finals in the NBA, NHL, NFL, Champions League football, the cricket league, the rugby league. They all got it predetermined. But there's still some wiggle room. So the same thing's on YouTube. When you're going and watching everybody, they're playing a goddamn character. You might meet them in public. They could be similar. But when the camera gets turned on, it's light, camera, action. And you're taking your personality and they're turning it up to 12, or they're dialing it over to 35, or they're taking it to 1015. But one way or the other, they're putting on a bit of a show for you. So just understand, everything is not what it seems on this box. A lot of the toxic stuff on YouTube is scripted. A lot of the stuff on YouTube is scripted out. I think I'm the only YouTuber who scripts nothing. I don't script nothing. I don't read nothing. I don't write nothing. I shoot from the hip like a digital gunslinger. I just break it out and I get it going. But most of these people are reading a friggin' script. Most of these people got 10, 20 people behind them, telling them what to do, flicking their fingers, flashing lights, switching the scenes. Then they send it off to somebody over in friggin' India to edit it for them. And God bless the Indians over there, because they're the greatest. They're the greatest editors on the planet. Go on to Fiverr and you find one if you want your YouTube videos edited. So when people come out and go on with this toxic nonsense on YouTube and start telling people you should stop doing this and make that and stop making this and make that, shut your mouth. Shut your damn mouth. Shut your damn mouth. Do what you wants to do and stop telling everyone else to do. But in the same sense, that means I'm telling you what to do. It's a fractal, my son. It's a fractal. You can't get to the bottom of it. The best thing to do is just to keep rolling. God bless India. Yes, indeed. God bless India. I love curry. Chicken tikka masala is my favorite kind of curry. No, that's not Bailey's and coffee, my son. That's straight black coffee. Black as the night is dark. Dark roast. Put through one of the most extravagant coffee makers the world has ever seen. A 1942 percolator. The one you put on the stovetop and lets bubble up. Comes on over it, down the top, strong as you can get. We calls it cowboy coffee around here. So yeah, enough with the toxicity on YouTube. So here's what you do when you goes on YouTube and make a video. Do whatever you want to do. Make whatever you want to make. If you're a musician and you wants to talk about a conspiracy theory, talk about it. If you're a basketball player and you're sick of shooting hoops and you wants to play a synthesizer, play it. If you're some knobhead in his bedroom who wants to get out there and tell everybody to stop doing what they're doing and make what you want them to make, go do it then. Do whatever you want to do. Like my good buddy Yoel Romero said. For anybody who knows Yoel Romero, anybody who knows Yoel Romero, he said, anything you want to do, go. Nothing's impossible. Impossible is nothing. Whatever you want to do, go. You have two hands, like me. Go take it. Take whatever you want to take. That's Yoel Romero, a beautiful Cuban MMA fighter who has one of the most epic mantras in the history of the universe. Go look him up, Yoel Romero. Nothing is impossible. As far as everything else goes, you will be happy to hear that I've finally bought a synthesizer. I've finally bought a brand new synthesizer. After all you Cheeto eaters, after all you Cheeto chicken finger basement dwellers told me I wouldn't go and buy nothing, I went and bought a synthesizer. And I bought a synthesizer that's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. It's probably one of the greatest synthesizers ever created on the planet. And you know what you should do today too? You should go out and buy a synthesizer for yourself. You should take the money that you've worked hard for. You should take the product that you've been lusting after and go buy it today. It's Sunday. Because teenage engineering, I won't feel guilty spending money on a Model D reissue or Moog. Because teenage engineering, I won't feel guilty spending money on a Model D reissue or Moog 1. They sum like Behringer bargains compared to the OPXY. Sorry, my son, I just got Behringer on my mind, but we're back. Thank you, Andrew P. Talk. That'll go right into the synthesizer bank account for me next purchase, which will probably end up being something that will surprise most of you. The synthesizer I just bought will go in hand with the Aztec Death Whistle that I purchased as well, which if you haven't seen the demo, go and watch it on one of my last videos called Craziest Patreon of All Time. I made a Patreon. I told everybody told me, Synth Samurai, you got to make a Patreon, you got to make a Patreon, you got to go begging for money. You deserve to be paid for what you do. You got to go charging $1.50 for some inside scoop or some Q&A. No, my son, I'll do a Q&A for nothing. So I went and made a Patreon. My Patreon costs $15,000 American a month. All right? My Patreon is $15,000 a month American. US dollars, greenbacks. Okay? I'm not going out there and making a Patreon and charging $20 a month. I'm not making a Patreon and charging $93 a month for a 1-hour phone call to see me walking around me underwear around me synthesizers. No, I'm charging $15,000 a month. If you don't believe me, go look. Synth Samurai Patreon, $15,000 a month. And what you get for that, you get my great-grandmother's ketchup recipe, you get my great-great-grandmother's kimchi recipe, you get 1 hour a week of deadly fight training skills, you get an auction where I auction off a pair of these socks that I wear during the demos. You also get a Synth Renegades jersey, custom made with your name on the sleeve, and it's $15,000 a month. So, if you can afford it, you can afford it. If you can't, you can't. That's the way it is. But I ain't charging nothing less than $15,000 a month. I tried to charge $100,000, but it maxed out at $15,000 a month. So I wrote Patreon. I said, Patreon, are you serious? I can only go and charge $15,000 a month for me Patreon. The missus writes me back. She goes, she goes, excuse me, sir. You really want to charge more than $15,000 a month for your Patreon? I said, ma'am, yes, indeed, I do. Because I believe I'm worth $100,000 a month for me Patreon. I believe me services I'm offering on Patreon are worth $100,000. I'm not offering you a preset pack. I'm not offering you a video with no ads in it. No, I'm going to do all that for you for free on YouTube. All right, that's all for free. But if you want the great ketchup recipe, if you want the organic Persian llama wool socks, if you want the demos from the king of crunch, Synth Samurai, you got to pay what you got to pay, okay? And it's called the Millionaires Club because there's lots of millionaires out there who don't mind paying $15K a month. And to be honest with you, I might have to open it back up. I had to close it the other night because she shut down because we had such overwhelming support for the Patreon. Because finally someone went out there and did what they were supposed to do and made a Patreon that was worth the money. All right, they made a Patreon that was worth the damn money. And I think $15K a month is a damn deal for what you're getting. All right, now back to business. I ordered a synthesizer there Friday night, like I promised. Promises made, promises kept. I told you 1 week ago, let's get together, and on Friday by day, we will all buy a synthesizer together. Echo Craft, if you're listening, my son, don't go honeypotting me, brother. I know you didn't go buy that on Friday. I know you bought that about 2 months ago. You sent me a screenshot. I had my team go and digitally decipher it, and that was photoshopped. You photoshopped a synthesizer onto a Sweetwater receipt, and you scratched out the price. So now, promises made, promises kept. I got a mod, my son. His name is Hans Volt, but he's in bed sleeping. I got a moderator. It's Hans Volt. He's in bed sleeping. He never even bothered to get up for me stream this morning. Unfreaking believable. But maybe in 2026, I'll make every single person who comes in the chat a moderator. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going against the grain. I'm making everybody in the chat a moderator. You can moderate yourselves. Moderate yourselves then. There's only one moderator I want, and that's Hans Volt. If Hans Volt finds a Cheeto-fingered troll, he digitally guillotines him and tops the head off him. All right? I don't need to be worrying about that nonsense. I don't mind the trolls. I told you that. Dakota Manning, you're gone. Hans Volt is in the house. I don't know if he was listening in the background, but he's here now. So everybody, say hello to Hans Volt, one of the greatest creatives on the planet. It's an absolute honor to know you, my son. A bottle of water? You want a bottle of water? Baby, get me a bottle of water. How you doing, my son? Yeah, anyway, the old title of the video was Toxicity in the Synthesizer Community. And to be quite honest with you, I'm sick and tired. Toxic to me is a word that means you're a baby. You're a baby. You can't handle opinions that differ from yours. You can't handle people coming into your community and having a different opinion than you. Let me tell you something. Everybody's not like you, mate. Some people are a little bit rougher. Some people are a little bit harder. Some people like to take it to 15 when you're sitting around at 6. So the word toxic, when you hear someone say toxic on the internet, all it means is silence them. They must be silenced. Their opinion differs than ours. Let's go create a new platform, and any dissenters will be silenced. There will be no toxicity here, as long as you all agree with our opinion. That's what toxic means. Toxic means you don't agree with us, so therefore silence him. Edgy and toxic are very different. Edgy means, this is edgy. This outfit is edgy, okay? This is edgy. Toxic is very, very different. Rock impression? It doesn't matter what you say if you smell what the rock is cooking. What do you want, impressions? I'll do impressions. Sorry, I'll do impressions, mate. Just broke kayfabe there for a minute. Toxic masculinity. I love toxic masculinity. One of my favorite things to do is hang around about 4 or 5 toxic males. Probably about once or twice a month I like to hang around with about 4 toxic males. Because then the hair on my chest starts growing again. Alright? When you hang out with toxic masculinity, the hair on your chest starts growing again. That thick black. Shane & Smiths. Never heard of Shane & Smiths. Don't do anything with Disney. Disney's a dirty company. Disgusting. Nasty. Full of subliminal messages to rot your children's mind. Don't go letting your kids watch anything to do with Disney. It's rotten. It's wicked, as they say. Just a shout out to Weaver Beats over there. Weaver Beats is another... I don't know if he wants to be a synth renegade, because I know Weaver Beats hates synthesizers, but he loves the synth samurai. Now, shout out to Weaver Beats, because Weaver Beats goes against the grain. He's like a powerful digital salmon that keeps swimming upstream. He's like a wiry digital piece of pure muscle. And a lot of people don't like him because he calls crap out. And when you call people out, you go against the mob. And when the mob comes for you, don't run. Run into it. When the mob comes for you, run into it. If a group of fellas tell you to take your video down because you've offended people or you've got something wrong, don't take it down. Don't take it down. Don't apologize. Don't take it down. Just keep rolling. Make another video and another video and bury it in the back end of your collection, because when you apologize, the Cheeto fingers, they want more. They want more. The Cheeto eaters will never stop until they turn you into a human Cheeto and eat you. So never apologize, no retreat, no surrender. If you make a video and you got 99% of it wrong and you got 1% of it right, keep it up. Scott Smith stuff, this is a message for you, mate, because I knows you're watching. Scott Synth stuff, I knows you're watching, and God bless your soul, my buddy. God bless your soul, my buddy. You're an absolute legend. Take that video, take all the edits out, and put it back up, my son. You deserve the 100,000 videos you got for that. Put it back up. Leave it up. Leave it in history books for synth lore, for everyone to go back and have a gawk at. You went and made an apology video. It's over now. Keep rolling, baby. Keep rolling, my son. Don't go taking it down. Don't go taking it down, boy. When you goes and takes it down, it's just... they win. The Cheeto eaters win. All the Cheeto eaters want to do is tear you apart, boy, and leave you in a bloody mess of orange dust. Why do you think when the Cheeto eaters finishes a bag of Cheetos, the whole bag is destroyed? Like 6 or 7 people ripped her open. All the Cheetos fell on the floor. They got on their hands or knees and started eating them just with their mouths like a bunch of rabid hyenas. There's something in the Cheetos there's some type of, allegedly, there's some type of chemical in the Cheetos that create a rabbit response and turn people into trolls. Chester the Cheeto eater. There's a song out there by a mate from America called "You Got to Know When to Hold 'Em, Know When to Fold 'Em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You got to count your Bitcoin. Sitting at the table, be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. I changed that song, mate. You got to never fold 'em, always hold 'em. You gotta have those diamond hands. Don't sell your Bitcoin, 'cause it got a little scary. You'll be rich in the future if you stop being a wuss. How you doing, Kieran? Don Wrangler, boys. Nice to see you all in the chat today. Everybody say hello. Say hello to the Sora family. The Symptoms of Reality family feels like the Samurai's chat never says hi to them. Will everybody go out and give Maz and Trusto and Sora a big ol' hello. Make them feel comfortable here. We need to let the world know that the Synth Samurai, Synth Renegade community is welcoming. We're not just a bunch of muscle-bound, handsome cavemen with electronic music equipment. We're a welcoming community of bros. Yes, we got a little bit of toxic masculinity, but there's nothing wrong with it. We need more men in the community. There's tons of women. There's tons with men with their fingernails painted playing keyboards. There's tons of dudes with blue hair and brown and pink hair. There's tons of men out there who don't have an edge. But the Synth Renegades, we work out. We fight. We go to saloons and not the discotheques. We punch our mate in the face and he punches us back. And then we crack a beer and chug it like Stone Cold Steve Austin. No, I'm not drunk. What are you talking about? You're drunk, my son. You're the one who's drunk. Drinking in the morning. Give me a break. I'm drinking the strongest coffee. I'm about to go fill that up again for me third cup. Anyway, I got these glasses, blue blockers, from a company called Swanwick. They got nighttime glasses and they've got daytime glasses. I like to wear the daytime glasses to keep the radio frequencies from rotting me brain out. Anyway, not only did I buy one synthesizer, I bought 3 synthesizers, alright? So, I tell you what, I'm quite happy today. And before we keep going, I just want to give another shout out to the Symptoms of Reality channel because they're doing something called the Iron Synth. Now, everybody thinks running's hard and working out is hard and making an edited video about the best synthesizer you've got given by a company who's basically got you by the nuts is hard. No, my son. The Iron Synth. The competition with yourself. The Symptoms of Reality crew have decided to make a live stream, every day for 365 days of the year. They're on day 84 right now. And if you don't think it's difficult to do a live stream every day, then go do it then. Go try it. It breaks you. Most men will break under the pressure of getting off of work, coming home, sitting down in the warm coziness of your home after you've just eaten a big ribeye steak rare with a bottle of ketchup next to it. And you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, you got to make a video tonight. You made a promise to your people. You made a promise to your community. And you go in there and you make the video. And these absolute legends aren't just making one video. They're making a 4-hour video per day for every day for 365 years. So I salute you, boys. I salute you. Properly. Now, what synthesizer did I buy? I'll give you a hint. Sana. That's the hint you can have for that. Sana. If you want to know what synthesizer I buy, go to me Patreon and pay $15,000 for the month. And I'll tell you what synthesizer I bought. Just like Audio Pills did out there. If you wanted to know the whole teenage engineering story, go give him $1.50 on his Patreon and he'll tell you what happened. But I'm going to give you a hint for free. My hint is Sana. Sana. That's only one of them. I bought 3 of them. Do you know why? Because I'm trying to build generational synthesizer wealth. Generational synthesizer wealth. I'm trying to build a museum for the future. When the synth samurai is long gone to the star system above, I'm trying to leave a non-profit in a trust of every synthesizer I could possibly collect over my short life on planet Earth, in a trust where all the renegades could go knock on the door. A little thing opens, 2 beady eyes comes up. Password, please. The password, I'll tell you here for the last time. The password is pink polka dot chameleon. So in the future, when I'm long gone, you'll see it'll be called the Synth Renegade Ranch. It'll be a non-profit, 501c3 tax-free, just like Ben Jordan and all the fellas do. 501 tax-free profit for all the people to come and look at all the synthesizers. You can watch all the videos that will be behind the paywall, the Patreon, $15,000 going into the trust. All right? And you'll be able to enjoy yourselves for the end of time. All right? Now I got to go because me missus needs to go fix the internet. Shoo. Shoo.